Hi there, this is Ammar from 10 Minute Millionaire. Stick to the video till end for tons of useful info. If you are new to this channel, please click the subscribe button now to get useful videos every week about online money making methods.
There are two major types of accounts. One is a checking account and the other one is a savings account. In the checking account, there is a checkbook which is printed and given to the account holder. So when he wishes to withdraw the cash, he can use one of the checks and withdraw, or he can hand it over that check to someone else for business or personal uses so that third party can withdraw the money from the check. He is also given a debit card which he can use at ATM machine to withdraw the money. Now for savings account, the checkbook is not printed and not given to him. That is just a savings account for the saving purpose. But customer needs to withdraw the money. So a debit card is being issued to the customer to withdraw the money from the ATM. Now there is one problem with the debit card. It has a daily withdrawal limit. It depends from bank to bank, it depends from account type to type, and internal regulations of the ATM from where he is withdrawing the money. It can be $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, but it will never be a bigger amount. What if a customer having a savings account wants to withdraw a bigger or a larger amount? Then what does he do? That is where he goes to the bank and withdraws the cash using the cash withdrawal slip. Let us just see how he does that. See here, this is a format of a savings withdrawal slip. It is pre-printed and is placed in the bank. It will have the bank name and the address and saving withdrawal slip written on it. It will have the date. Customer needs to fill up the date, the account number here, amount in words as it has been explained in my previous lecture, then amount in digits. Here the name of the account holder and then the signature of the account holder. Now this here is the routing number as we have discussed earlier, and this is the withdrawal slip number similar to check number in the form of a checkbook. Now this saving withdrawal slip either has to be filled up by the customer himself or by someone in the customer service area of the bank or the customer relationship area or relationship executive or relationship manager in the bank. A teller is not supposed to fill this cash withdrawal slip and help the customer. He is restricted and prohibited to do so. This is because of the security reasons, because a teller has an access to account number, he has an access to the signatures. There is a possibility that a teller can forge or duplicate the signatures and withdraw the money by himself. That is the reason this regulation is being imposed in most of the banks, that this saving withdrawal slip is to be filled by a customer service or a customer relationship manager or an executive. So customer approaches them, have this filled up, and then that customer service executive puts a signature verification stamp here and puts his initial. That is when the customer brings this savings withdrawal slip and comes to the counter, presents his ID, and then he proceeds with the cash withdrawal from his savings account. Now, what if a customer comes to a bank and he has a checking account and for some reason his checkbook is not with him right now, or maybe his checkbooks is exhausted, completed, all the check leaves have been used or exercised, and now he is in urgent need of bigger amount which he cannot withdraw from the debit card. And of course, if he will request a checkbook reprint, it will take certain days in most of the banks. Now, what to do? For such customers, there is another sample counter check. This is a sample of a counter check. It is called counter check. Now, counter check is mostly for such customers as I have explained, and it is also for the illiterate customers who either don't know how to sign or they are literate but they are old enough and they cannot sign properly, or because of any other reason their signature every time does not match because their hands shiver or some other problem, health issues with them, so they cannot signature, they cannot put a proper signature each and every time. This is a counter check at the checking, for the checking account for such customers. Now this counter check also is with the customer service manager or customer service senior executive. This is in a printed form almost similar to a check. It will have the bank name, a check number, a routing number, amount in words and figures, then the signature to be done. For this is a small memo as in the checkbooks. The date is to be written on this. It will also have some charges because of such customers who forget their checkbook at home and they just come walking in. Some banks they charge them, and those charges are to be transferred to the charges account. That is a revenue, extra profit for the bank. But the manager has the authority to waive these charges. But for illiterate customers and for other customers for whom there is no option of giving the checkbook, there are no charges. Now this also needs to be filled up by the customer service. Customer service guy will verify the signature in the system, put a stamp and sign, and then the customer will bring this counter check and come to the cashier, come to the teller to withdraw the money. The rest of the process is same as it is in the check withdrawal.